Hey everybody, it's Jared Wade, Communications Director for the town of Avon, and I'm here with Ryan. How are you, Ryan?
I'm great. Hi, everybody. How you doing today?
We're doing this like forward and back thing because I'm taller than Ryan, so I have to stand like a couple feet behind him so I can fit in the same frame and whatnot. We are actually doing some training with Bill Westfall, and we're doing some amazing leadership training. But we wanted to get this quick recap of the town council meeting to you as quickly as possible. So if you hear some conversations in the background, it's probably Steve Barton. He's a very loud police officer, and you can hear him anywhere. You could be on the east side of Avon and you'll hear Steve ordering McDonald's from the west side. It's really, really crazy. Anyway, Ryan, Ryan's going to give a quick recap of the town council meeting.
Yeah, it should be really quick. Actually, it was a really quick council meeting. It was only 34 minutes. So we had just had a couple of quick things. I think the biggest thing was really an economic development project. I know we've been talking about this on some of our other 5-minute updates, and that's that Reagan Logistics project, which is a project on Ronald Reagan Parkway, south of 100 South and north of Bradford Road, and on the west side of Ronald Reagan Parkway. The town created a TIF district for that area. And in order to help them support the infrastructure to get that building built, we're doing a developer purchase bond. So the majority of the meeting last night all revolved around this DRG project on Ronald Reagan, which we call Reagan Logistics. So last night, the first thing the council did was approve an LOI with DRG, which is the business terms of the developer purchase bond. The second thing on the agenda was in the actual project agreement, which contained all the legal language and everything that explained basically how it worked. So both of those were approved by the town council. The next thing on the agenda then was a resolution for declaring an economic revitalization area for Ryder, which I think we talked about. I think at the last update, we did a tax abatement for Radial, which is going into the first building in Avon Logistics, which is on 100 South. So this one is also going in that same building as Radial, but it's Ryder. So that will come up. This was just the introduction. There'll actually be a public hearing and a final reading. Actually, the second meeting in March. So look for that, March 23rd. And then we had a couple ordinances. The town council did an annexation of the Oxford Park area, which is just south of 100 South and by 525 in Presswick, and we were petitioned by some homeowners there to annex. So we actually did the final adoption for that last night as well. That will become effective 90 days from that adoption. So that'll take place soon. The town council did have a couple other quick ordinances. They adopted a remote work policy for our employees. We did allow some of our employees to work from home on occasions, especially with COVID, but we didn't have a policy in writing, so we have that now. That was adopted as well. The last two things were pretty straightforward. One was establishing a public safety local income tax fund. That's just a fund for our clerk treasurer to put the money in and to be able to pay for things. So that one wasn't very exciting. And then the final one was the bond ordinance for Reagan Logistics. Same thing as the previous two items we talked about. And this was just the ordinance the council had to adopt. So we're able to move forward now with that developer purchase bond. We'll be closing on it on March 14th, and that will be done. And another great economic development project by our economic development team to be able to get that project done and continue to support diversity of tax base in Avon. So
there you go. Next town council meeting is
March 9th.
March 9th, 7 p.m. We do have a work session beforehand. We would love to see you out there at the town council meeting if you so wish. There's always fun things that are happening. And actually at that first meeting, we have department updates. So you hear about what's going on in each individual department, from building and planning to public works, communications, parks and rec, police. It's a fantastic opportunity just to learn more about what's happening in the town, what's happened over the last 30 days, and what's kind of coming around the corner. With that, Ryan, I think the bagpipes are playing. So
bagpipes are playing. We got to go, everybody.
We got to get back in there and get back to class. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you next time. Bye.